Hello, everyone. I have the
Hello.
stream going. We are going to be
Buenos
missing.
dias.
We are going to be missing an
I
Effie
guess
today,
so.
unfortunately, but we are going to play around that to the best of our ability. Poor Effie is dealing with teeth stuff, which is the worst.
Buenas noches.
Mm-hmm.
Bienvenido, Patter Bottoms.
Buenos dias to the other part of the world, at least.
Yeah, it's true. It is Buenos noches, isn't it?
Actually,
Yeah.
I'll be right back real quick. Sorry.
Oh.
I've actually been doing Duolingo Spanish again, so my brain is like, wait, it's not morning. Not here anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had to think about whether buenos tardes or buenas noches was the correct one, and I believe it is buenas noches because it is 7:30 almost.
Yeah. It's dark. It's Buenos noches.
Buenos noches. Of course, because I've been going to bed very late for the last 3 weeks, my brain is like, oh, I should do Spanish because never mind, it's not midnight yet, and I hopefully will not be awake at midnight.
Yes, that is always the goal. Do not actually be awake at midnight.
Yeah.
Not when you've got work in the morning.
I know that well. Sometimes I'm like, you know what? But what if I do anyway?
What if I do anyway?
Okay, sorry about that.
Okay.
All good.
Okay. Effects. Back to token layer.
Just being dumb
Really
again
quick.
now.
I'm attempting to put Fog of War on because this one looks like a very nice one to put Fog of War on. Oh wait, I think I see it. Except it doesn't look like it's letting me put Explorable Darkness on. Okay.
So apparently, Rue has the same reaction to my singing that he does to me speaking Spanish. I was speaking Spanish the other day, practicing, just saying shit out loud for the sake of saying it. All of a sudden, there's a Rurik on me, giving me a nuzzle like, Mother, are you okay? Here, I will nuzzle it better.
She's speaking in tongues! The power of Cat Christ compels you.
He certainly thinks that highly of himself.
I'm trying to set Explorable Darkness because that would be very nice. But for whatever reason, Explorer mode is selected in my page settings. Where do I find that? Edit. Lighting. Ah, Explorer mode.
Dang.
So, if I go here, Explorable Darkness.
I have asked Tess to create a Nissa design in Baldur's Gate for me. Yeah. Because I lack the Baldur's Gate required for that.
Yeah.
Ink, you are being a robot again.
Robot Inc.
Resetting.
Testing.
Good.
Sounds
Yep.
better.
There we go.
Discord, what you doing? Why you like this?
Discord's a bitch.
Yeah, just a
Okay.
bit.
Because
So
someone
Discord
many, many, many decades ago thought it was a great idea to put a bunch of ones and zeros together and see what would happen.
has-
The end.
Is this like
I
the sex
think I did
talk
that right.
for-
So,
Is that like the sex talk for code?
Yes.
Mm.
When a
um,
1 and a 0 really love each other.
so, you took care of the ghost who was haunting the dude. The dude is now
Yay.
stable. We left him like leaning on the edge of the table.
Maybe with a note pinned in place, not responsible for all the deaths. Maybe.
Not actually. Well, we don't know. We don't know just yet if he allowed the ghost to haunt him.
Yeah.
Because that's
or if he
always
was
a
just fucking
possibility.
possessed. It's
Or
a
if he
mystery.
was, if he was just unfortunate.
Yeah, he might just be an unlucky bastard.
Well, I mean, we should
Okay, so you got the
probably-
scroll. Yeah, he could be an unlucky bastard. You remembered who Lord Soth is, which the answer is terrible.
Terrible guy. Oh, but his boss is here.
Yes, Caradoc's boss is here. And judging by the scroll he was holding, it may be someone called Lord Soth.
Oh, I
Lord
can't make
Soth
the
is the
joke.
reason the cataclysm happened. Or no, he had a chance to prevent the cataclysm, but he didn't complete his quest. And that's why, there's some people giving Solamnic Knights the side eye because he used to be one.
Because he was a
Yeah, the gods gave
coward.
Soth the opportunity to redeem himself and prevent the cataclysm, but he didn't complete his quest, and the cataclysm occurred.
So the gods are very angry at this one in particular.
Quite possibly.
They
Are you looking for
angry enough
something in
at him.
particular, Ren?
No, I just couldn't remember what that stuff was on the side.
Ah, yes. Ink,
There-
sorry.
Because it's under treasure, and I was like, but what treasure did we get that wasn't like spears and a shield and money?
And shot a lot of times.
I do remember the Neri crash though.
So the joke I was going to make, since we do have the name, is Lord Soth. So emo, even the Dark Lords of Ravenloft were like, "You're too depressed for us to do anything to."
Man, I wish.
This is literally canon, by the way.
Man, I really wish that the gods thought that way about me. That would be great. Because then they'd leave me the fuck alone.
Oh, trust me, the
Okay.
gods of his own world, i.e. this one, did not leave him the fuck alone, from what I understand. They
Oh
wanted him
no.
back. And the Dark Powers were like, you know what? We're not fighting this one. Given how terrifying the Dark Powers are, yeah.
So, you guys you took the thing, you had your minor history lesson of, oh shit, if Lord Soth's here, that's going to be interesting. They technically weren't lying, but they're lying. And the musician Lidara steps forward from a corner of the chamber, though you could have sworn it was empty a moment ago. A look of urgency tightens her features. You must hurry on, the elf says, pointing toward the shattered door at the rear of the chamber. There is a secret beneath the castle, one the old lord can't be allowed to possess.
Well, that sucks.
As a gentle reminder, Lidara was the Sylvanasti elf who sang a very depressing song at Ispin's funeral, and this is the first time you've seen her since.
Well, glad you're alive. I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Why can't, to be more serious about it, why can't he know about it?
What is this thing we are
Not
looking
allowed to
for?
possess.
Not allowed to possess.
Well,
Why is
Um,
he not allowed
she-
to possess it?
can't have it.
She's just, you must hurry. It could be too late.
So I'm not
Well,
going to get that short rest.
Nope.
This is gonna
Nope.
suck because we don't know what we're looking for to keep away from the keep away guy.
I don't
Go
think.
on.
It's underneath the castle.
That's all we know.
Mm.
I mean, I would say we're not being given much of a choice. However, the only other choice is fuck it,
Death.
just leave. So
Mm-hmm.
The other choice is
Yeah.
we're fucked.
mm,
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, do you turn towards each other and let her leave your line of sight while you discuss this?
I already know we're getting Batmaned, but unfortunately, Punksa has a sleeping night that she needs to check on.
Uh-huh.
yeah.
We're getting Batman.
Yeah.
Because Lidara will vanish. Basically the moment you guys let her leave your line of sight.
Mm,
What are you doing here? Is the question.
There is no answer.
Mm.
So you're the knight. Automatically succeeds.
Fine, be a proof
He
of
seems to
concept.
be fine.
Well,
His armor seems to be in much better shape than the whites.
Fair.
we're still probably going to have to tie him up, just in case.
yeah, I got it.
Let me give him a small roll to see if he will wake up. That would be this. So he does wake up.
Mm.
Kind of
Alright.
groggy. He has no clue where he is.
Okay, well that answers one question.
Yep.
It does, but I would still rather play this one safe.
That's true.
Yeah.
He does not put up a fight if you just want to casually tie him to the back of one of these chairs or something
Yeah.
like that.
Punksa's just going to pat him on the head and say, "You're out. Someone used your body. You're going to stay here for a few minutes. We'll be back for you."
Uh-huh.
While tying him.
Casually writes a note, probably not responsible for these deaths. Pins it on him. Probably. Just big probably.
Uh-huh.
Probably. Okay.
Sorry about all the
so-
deaths. It was not our fault either.
Mm-hmm.
The broken door is leads to a narrow corridor that's usually used by servants. Several plain doors lead to other parts of the castle, but at the far end of the passage shines a faint violet light.
Not concerning.
We're going to get blamed for this.
Blamed for this. I freaking called it.
Are we ready?
Mm-hmm.
Stare at the light.
Let's go.
Moth.
Don't go into the light.
Okay, a door frame sculpted with somber nights stand in an alcove along this corridor. The door frame was once sealed, but shattered bricks now lie scattered across the floor. Beyond the opening, a steep flight of stairs descends below ground. Violet light and the sound of crackling flames emanate from below.
We are doomed.
See if I did this right.
We're screwed.
Nope, it doesn't appear to have worked. Whatever. Welcome to the catacombs.
Oh,
Yeah,
well.
that sure looks like catacombs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing
Well,
we start on the upper left.
We are starting up, yes, where the stairs are. Casually do not perceive the rest because I can't figure out why it's not letting me do what I want to do.
Oh, I'm tiny again.
That's valid.
Agatha does carry their wheelchair down the regular way. They spent
I'm
too long
little.
ago with too much on them on their back. Now they are still kind of achy from that. So the less they go without, the better they will be.
Yeah, Meteor
Punksa-
will help with that.
Yeah. Punksa was going to offer, but Medir has it covered.
Yeah.
Also, Medir. Medir on map.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm going to need to top off my HP.
And of course, I am small.
Me too.
Why is everyone so small?
Bad.
I don't know.
Bad because small.
I mean, me being small makes sense because I am small, but Medir being small does not make sense because Medir is not small.
Meteor is the opposite of small.
Yeah.
Meteor, one of Meteor's racial features
Do we still have
literally,
the-
I count as a size larger for her weight-based stuff.
So do we still have temporary hit points from Medir?
You
Or
should,
no?
yeah.
Okay, just making sure because I still have them listed, and I did
Yeah,
not
yeah.
want to. Did not want to.
Yeah, just assume every day I up that for you.
Nice, thank ya.
You're welcome.
I have 2 healing potions. I'm going to drink them both.
Good.
I don't remember what the healing potions are, but I assume that's going to get me close to 40 HP.
I believe they're usually 1d8 plus
Mhm.
something, aren't they?
That I don't know in 5th edition.
5e
we can look
healing
that up.
potion. Potion of healing. 2d4 plus 2.
So that is better than 1d8.
Okay, I'm just going to do 44 plus 4.
Just assume that as
Yeah.
we go through the catacombs, if there is a rock on the ground that is
Oh,
due to
I
the
got
side,
screwed.
please do assume that Nissa is picking up rocks in preparation
Wonderful.
for living up to her
Very good.
surname.
Oh dear.
Well,
I figured out why I couldn't do lights. They should have started it with this. It is a subscriber thing
Of course.
to do fancy
Of course
lighting.
they are.
Of
So.
course.
Wet.
Nah, free
Okay.
users just get to suffer.
Yeah, so now you totally don't see further than the room. Ignore. No.
mhm.
I
Da-da-da-da.
mean, I can pretend. We all
Yep.
we all do the pretendy fun times. We can pretend.
Also,
Yes.
hey, loyal rider, can I borrow 8 HP from your hands?
Yes.
Full HP.
So.
Save a horse, ride a
okay.
punksha.
That comes later.
Stairs descend into a stone chamber engulfed in violet flames. In the fire stand 4 dignified statues of Knights of Solamnia. At the east end of the chamber lies at the east end of the room lies an antechamber before a double stone door. But here, a 5th statue depicts a bison-headed warrior. So this one is our bison head.
The Knights of Solamnia once were bison.
I don't think it's meant to be taken literally.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a hairy situation.
I don't see any hair on these things. It's just stone.
Punksa's going to take a couple steps closer, eyeing the floor carefully, and just looking between the statue in the antechamber and the 4 over here, seeing if there's any differences besides the bison head.
Oh,
I have a question.
yes.
May I cast detect magic?
You could, yes. Give me the text and let me read through here again too. Within 30 feet of you, and it is a concentration up to 10 minutes. Okay. 1 foot of stone. So, 1 foot of stone. So you would be able to search. Yeah. Within, your normal movement.
Okay.
And it would, I think, judging by the size of these doors, it might be blocked by the doors.
Okay. Might be blocked by the doors.
Yes, might be blocked by the doors because the doors are made of stone and require a strength check to open.
They're big
okay.
and heavy.
Well, I mean, I didn't expect Nissa was
You just
gonna
want
be
to
able
see
do
what's going on.
She's actually more trying to detect whether there's any magic within the statues.
Okay. I'm trying to see.
Because obviously there's some shit going on behind the doors, but she can't take care
I
of
was
that
gonna
yet.
say there is also, mad, purple fire.
Purple
Trying to
fire is a
find-
pretty big indicator, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a second. I'm trying to see. If it'll. Do. Cool. Yes, indeed.
I knew it was coming.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you can tell there's something really fucky with fire, but like not an aggressive fucky thing way.
Okay,
It's obviously magical fire, but it's not like it's a spell, if that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah. Is there anything of note within any of the statues?
No.
Okay. All right.
And once the last of you steps down the stairs, the fire moves and twists, and it looks like a Knight of Solamnia. Like it becomes like a humanoid figure. And it's a Knight of Solamnia, and there's a group of elf travelers, and it saves some from some ogres, saves the elves from the ogres. An elf woman falls into the knight's arms. Behind the knight, a silhouette of a human woman turns and fades away. And then the flames just go back to decorating the walls.
Fun. Well, that's ominous.
That's very ominous, Angtha observes. But with it being faded, Angtha glances around a little bit. Should I do a perception? See this?
Perception to just.
Actually, investigation. Like Angtha's just kind of examining around the area. They're not sure what's if there's, for example, source of the magic that their detection might spot.
Not in this room. The source of this fire is not in this room.
Nothing to do then but advance. Angtha just kind of rolls forward, goes up to these doors, and suspecting something, gets awfully close in their wheelchair, and just kicks, just kind of, not a heavy kick, but just kind of, boop, to
just kind of like,
doors open.
No. They groan. Oh, they need more strength than that to budge.
They need a puncture.
Actually, I think they need a Madeir, but
Yeah, yeah. Strength
They need-
is my bag.
need
Ainsa
Puncture
rolls
and a
back a
Madeira.
little bit and just motions to the door, like, so with the right angle, do this.
Uh-huh.
braver than me. Punksa is going to assist Madeir in opening the doors. So
Wonderful.
with advantage.
I believe the two of you are perfectly fine.
So
It
do
just
I.
says
Just
with-
in case we
Yeah.
needed it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All it says is a combined 20 or higher, so you guys are good.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Between the two of you, you shove the doors open.
Yay.
Punksa's just going to mutter and say, I was expecting something to attack us already.
Yeah.
Soon
Okay,
enough,
so
I'm
you
sure.
guys,
I am, honestly.
door
Ainsa's
opens.
Ainsa is rolling past us, kind of carefully shuffling around Madeir.
This long chamber blazes with violet flame. The walls are lined with alcoves within which lie bodies wrapped in yellowed cloth. A brazier sits at the end of the hall. A section of wall has been smashed to the southwest, creating a crude tunnel to the catacombs beyond. And to the southeast stands a closed stone door. So Ainsa is within sight of the smashed tunnel.
Ainsa glances down it. I'm going to say that there's no way that they would have the logic to be able to tell if that's new or not. So
Yeah, this says something about having a stone cunning trait, but
I
I'm
think
willing
that's
to.
dwarves,
Yeah, so
Yeah.
much like pastry
when you-
making.
when you roll in, the flames twist, and there is the knight who looks like the knight from the previous one. Looks like he's getting kicked out from a group of other knights. The scene fades to a wedding between the knight and the elf woman from the previous vision. And then they go back to lining the wall.
Past.
I'm curious about this hole over here, but also we're getting a story, and I kind of don't want to interrupt that.
Yeah. Punksa's
Mm.
less interested in the story. She's just going to glance in the alcove. I assume that these are not knights lying in state, but rather sarcophagi.
Let me look at the phrasing again. Within which? So they might be kind of on a shelf.
Okay, so
In
they
there?
are. So they are out and ready to be seen.
Yes.
Kind of like a mausoleum.
Punksa's just going to grumble and say, doubt there's magic here. Probably would have been snatched already.
Ainsa
check.
will actually, possibly while someone pushes them along, ritual prep, deploy detect magic to observe the area more.
Thank you for doing it so I don't have to.
I think Nessa can still be doing it too since it was
I was
concentration.
just saying,
Oh,
this is
actually-
still doing this concentration up to 10 minutes, so long as you're,
Oh.
you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I can still do it, so you can save it.
Double your magic.
Ritual cast means it doesn't take a slot.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically when you're out of the narrative effect is when you're out of combat, it doesn't consume space because come on.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's that. I assumed that it would take one of my spell slots, so I will just go ahead and up that back to 4. There we go. Nice.
Okay.
Before we proceed, Cactus.
Yes.
Punksa is from a desert and is adept at finding shelter from the nasty heat in all kinds of caves. I wouldn't say it's stone cunning, but would would I be able to roll a perception check to
Yes. I will go.
Okay.
Yes, I will give you that.
Okay. Punksa is inspecting the tunnel.
Yikes.
And I was not rolling. I'm
I'm gonna
hitting
say
all
the
the wrong buttons.
7. Go ahead and roll again because
Yeah. Those are just disparate roles.
Very
Yeah.
different roles.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, this looks moderately new.
Aitha is examining the brazier.
It's purple fire. It is actually not hot.
Gonna get up just in case something pops out.
Yeah.
Yeah, no heat. The purple light is obviously kind of dim light, not very strong light.
Mm-hmm. Nissa is also rolling
Function.
up to inspect.
Punks is just
Again,
gonna
this
look
does not feel like the source of the fire, though.
Punks is just gonna look at Sid and say, "This is pretty new."
Is it? All right. Well,
I think we're losing daylight here.
probably. I mean, one of us probably. I could potentially slip through, but
It in fact looks big enough for an adult humanoid. So,
yeah,
plenty
you
of
and I
space
both.
for a Kender.
yes.
Punks is just gonna look ahead to the other three and say, "If you guys want your history lesson in the next room, you should go ahead. But I think me and Sid are gonna get through here and see if anything's waiting for us."
Well, I mean, the story could give us clues as to, you know, the nature of the enemy. But, I mean, it's not a bad idea for you guys to check the clearly man-made tunnel out.
I mean, as long as somebody's getting the history lesson.
Better the bookworms than the dumb orc.
That's fair.
I'll keep watch over here to make sure.
So there is a doorway down here,
Yep.
Yay, we have one
and it looks like all
stronghold
three of you need to help. Or no, you should be fine, be able to open it again. But
Yay.
Punksha is going.
Punks and Sid are moving through the tunnel,
Okay.
the door.
Can.
and Sid may need to get off of Punks' back,
Yes.
I imagine.
Yeah, no, that was my intention.
So, because they have to take
Guys,
a little bit
door's
to open
broken.
the door. Yeah, the door straight up is shattered off of. It's almost as if whoever made the tunnel went through the door next.
Well, that's not surprising.
And as you guys step into that room, the knight from the previous visions gets a beam of divine purple firelight. As his wife pleads with him, he puts his armor on, mounts his steed, and rides off. Back to normal fire. And then Nissa and Midir are opening the other door.
Yes,
Yes, we are trying.
we're doing that.
I'm trying with my little tiny hand.
You guys have a combined strength of 20. So
Yeah.
it's a little lopsided, but it works.
It's only one
Did
door this
it.
time.
We
Yes.
did it. We
Yay.
go in here.
Let me describe.
Can I see down the hallway enough to wave? Well, I can't see. I can't
You
see.
see down the hallway enough to go, oh, yeah, that door really is broken.
That's a broken door.
So Nissa, violet flames engulf this room, dancing across the walls with faded mosaics of blacksmiths forging gleaming weapons. Bars seal off alcoves to the north and south. To the west, weapons hang on the walls. A crude tunnel has been punched through the south.
Love that for us.
Another one.
Another one. Aitha looks over the weapons, particularly with detect magic. Oh, hi.
Hi.
Hey.
Let me click this.
Yeah, and this is also detecting
You
magic.
get one from the north room. You get a little ping
Aha. Hello there.
from that north little alcove.
Haha.
There is a
So what is the material of the thing blocking off that alcove again?
Iron bars.
Oh, love that.
But you get it. There's a skeleton laying there with a axe, and you're getting the ping off of that.
The axe.
Yes.
Ah, fun.
Oh, a magic axe?
Looks like something Midir could use.
Yes.
I need to pauses. Well, shall I look more specifically? It'll take a few minutes.
Punks
Yeah.
is
Does
just gonna.
Puncture want to move into this room with them?
Punksa does not want to move into this room with them. Punksa is
Okay,
just
so
gonna.
I'm going to read Puncture's room then, because
Importance.
after the fire fades. Yes, okay. So, mosaics of knights riding armored stallions cover the walls of this room and are lined in violet flames. To the east lies a shattered stone door, and north of it gapes that tunnel. At the west of the corner of the room stands a statue of a rearing horse, and then there's 2 stone doors to the south. You already saw the fire.
Mhm.
Oh,
Well then.
And
Horsies.
then 2 warhorse skeletons manifest at the west side.
The
Oh, well,
horsies.
dead horsey.
I mean, the horsies have already been hurt, but I don't want to hurt them again.
I don't think we're gonna get much of a choice.
Mm-hmm.
We could return. They are just horses this time. There is no riders.
Are they being aggressive, or are
They
they?
are looking a little aggressive.
Let me rephrase. Are they standing, or are they standing and watching, or are they clapping their hooves on the ground angrily, or looking like they want to move
Watching,
along?
but also doing that, like, who the heck are you? Are they going to need to do a trample? This is their turf. Does that make sense?
Yes, yes. So they are the unhappy horses, but so far they're not attacking, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
So far, not attacking.
Dunks is just gonna glance back at the room behind her and say, "We got some angry-looking horses here. I don't have good luck with horses."
If anyone else would
Okay.
like to come in and try their luck with horses.
Yeah.
Sada's
Yeah, well,
kind of
sorry.
looking between the horses and the
Midir's
broken
got this,
wall. Unsure. Not afraid, just unsure.
Midir's gonna see if he can.
Animal handling check.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Yeah, our best animal handler is out for the day.
I was gonna say, Azara would have been real handy right here.
Yeah. I mean, Midir does have a does actually have animal handling as one of his skills. So.
Funksa has a positive to animal handling. That doesn't mean she's good at it, as we've proven.
Level 11.
That is not enough to make them be less gumpy.
Oh, okay.
Punks
Well,
is
I
just
mean-
gonna put her staff on her back and take one step forward and hold her hands out before her, palms up. Just say, "Easy, horsies. We're just investigating." And I
mean,
well, I'm still gonna try the animal handling roll. Dang it!
I believe in you.
It's worth a shot.
I see the
Hey!
turn order.
Oh!
Hey, that's
Yay.
good.
Horses bow and vanish.
Thank you, horsies.
The turn order came up for like 2 seconds.
And Punksha finds a charm on the ground where they had been standing. Or, even like a foot in front of you, there's a charm on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hey.
Punk's just going to look at it, pick it up, and say, got something here we might want to look at.
Mm.
If you want to write down... Okay.
I will happily
Favor
detect
of
magic.
the heroic steed.
Ooh.
Mm.
Interesting.
Did we actually pick up that magic axe?
No,
The
I don't
bars
think
are there
so.
still. I think you got distracted by the skeletons.
Yeah. I
I
thought
mean,
would have been
I
attempting.
have fire.
I mean, Punk's can still help with that.
I thought would have been trying to identify the axe using the identify spell. So.
How'd that go?
Well,
that's up to the
identify
DM.
the axe.
we shall wait and see.
Mm-hmm.
Where is it? I just saw it. Berserker axe.
Ooh.
It's a berserker axe. So yeah, good
It
axe
is
for
for
Madeir.
Madeir.
Yeah.
It's meant for you, my friend.
If I remember
Well.
correctly, that thing's cursed.
Yes, but we don't know that.
I thought just identified it. Like identify
It does
spell.
contain a curse.
Oh, okay.
What
Well.
kind of curse?
You're still
Once you
gonna go
attune
for
it, it extends the curse to you. As long as you remain cursed, you are unwilling to part with the axe, keeping it within reach at all times. Disadvantage on attack rolls with weapons other than this one, unless no foe is within 60 feet of you that you can see or hear.
Might not
And
be a
you
great-
have to save a whiz saving throw or go berserk if you get damaged while you're holding the axe.
Okay.
I mean, considering, yeah, might not be.
And it
worth
will make you use all of your attacks.
On anything nearby.
Well,
It does specify nearest creature after you fell your current target.
yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
Bantha says, maybe don't use this one.
Yeah.
As they explain the curse.
Probably not what we
Like,
were
Madeir
looking for
looks
anyway.
deeply disappointed that it's not worth it.
Pat pat.
There. I put it in.
It's a
I
lovely
thought
axe.
we'll. Yeah. I thought then just kind of pokes around the rest. If there was one magic weapon here, they say, there might be more.
Yeah.
Give me a second, because I think I saw.
Sid's going full Kender. Sid's going full Kender.
Poke, poke,
Good.
poke, poke. Guys, the purple
So-
light's really bright over here.
Yeah.
Sid,
Yeah?
perception or survival?
Are you giving me a choice?
Whichever one's higher, perception or survival.
Perception. My wisdom is 0.
There is a +1 longsword, mithril breastplate, and a Kaganeski forest shroud.
So perception or
The rest of the
survival are
weapon-
both wisdom, and I have an 11 on wisdom.
Well,
Pick which one you want to roll.
Well, see which one is a class skill and go for it.
Okay. You made it that far in, but now I need a dex check.
Okay. Dexterity.
As you start walking in, as Kender do, you missed the fact that it starts rumbling at you.
Oh no!
I'm
oh
stuck.
dear.
That was so new that it started collapsing on the south end while you were in it.
Ah!
Take 13 damage and end up on your butt inside the north.
Oh.
Ow! I knew I should have done that. Damn it.
Blink, blink. I
So
just
Damn it,
you're on your
Sid.
butt up here as it just collapses, and knocks you out
3, 4, 5, 6,
of
7,
the
8, 9,
tunnel.
11, 12, 13. Jesus. I'm at 25.
When you think about you touch yourself.
Ow. Owie. Like, me as a normal person is just like, I would not have done that. I may have poked my head around the corner at the very least. But no, Sid just over here being full Kender, being like, do.
I mean, yeah.
Yep, that's 100% on brand.
Aintha just kind of approaches. Alright, over here, over here. And
You
a
okay,
quick
cousin?
cast of Cure Wounds. Enhanced with what's that spellcasting mod +5. The healing touch gets you to 14.
Oh, okay, so full back again. Whoops.
Yes.
Good
So,
job.
There we go.
unless we want to dig, I think we're going, and they point towards the horses. That way. I
That
think
way.
that the items here are not cursed. Most poking the breastplate, the sword, and the forest shroud, which they identify. Huh. This is some particularly fine elven work, if I recall. Wow.
Zara would love it.
Azara's helping the city guard.
Mm-hmm.
Aw,
So there's
that's
the
so
shroud.
pretty.
I just took a big bite of chocolate, so excuse me.
Damn.
My apologies.
Bless you.
So all who want the item can just fight over it.
Mhm.
I would probably drown in it.
Mm.
But yeah, it definitely looks like something for Punksa or Azara. And Azara isn't here, so Punksa's probably going to get claim to it until next week.
Mm.
Right?
I was looking at the breastplate as a bit of an upgrade for their purposes.
Yeah.
It's similar to my current scale mail, they explain, but lighter, comfier. Would
Right?
help me.
Go
Goes
for it.
under the armor, or could go under your shirt. Don't have to be obviously armored.
Very handy, that.
And Mithril does not do the disadvantages a heavier thing would do.
Also very handy.
Plus,
Mhm.
it's good at hiding boobs.
I would not assume that.
Mhm.
I mean, it helps, maybe.
Okay.
Dibble, my child.
Tip, tip, tip.
Baby dip.
What, pray tell, are you doing?
Crimes.
He wants to be close to Mom, is the answer.
Now, here is the thing for Punksha's charm as well.
Ooh, you can summon a horsey.
Ooh.
Horsies!
Horsey.
Punksa finally has horsies that don't hate her.
I was gonna say, these ones liked you, so.
They really liked you.
Clearly, the problem was Punk's actual problem is that living horses don't like her.
Hey, Punksa just needed to join the Dark Brotherhood. That's what needed to happen.
Yes.
Hello, buddy. Hello, Mr. Tib Tib.
Okay, so let me
Auntie
draw
Sam?
real quick on this.
Yeah, Auntie Sam
As
is on the line with me. Would you like to say hello to Auntie Sam?
tip tip.
Hello, Tip Tip Tip.
Yeah, my sweet little no thoughts head empty boy. He truly is a Fuecoco.
Roll20 has just started lagging like nothing else, so perhaps I will
no.
be right back.
Mr. Tib. My child. Buddy, if you keep smashing your head on the desk, you're not going to have any brain cells left.
It's been
You
6
have
years.
so-
Your
He
brain
does-
cell, your occasional brain cell will diminish even further.
It's
He
been
has
6
so
years.
few
I
of
don't
them.
think I don't think there's anything left.
There really isn't anything left. He's just kind of a dumbass. But he's a good boy.
There.
Most of the time.
It's
Okay.
good to note that while Aintha does know how to work that long sword, being an elf, they do not seem interested in applying that skill. Probably because it's very awkward to do that from a wheelchair.
Yeah,
I
a
feel
little
like
bit.
Yeah.
I feel like it would be
Wheelchair
better.
jousting time.
I was just gonna have
Yeah,
Sid
that
say
would be
something
best for
like,
Sid.
I was just gonna have Sid say, "What? We can't tape it to the side of your wheelchair and do some jousting?"
I would not recommend it. I would instead suggest that you put it to bear, stabbing things or person jousting.
Person jousting.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it.
People
So +1 is to both attack roll and damage, if I remember correct. And let me double check before I say anything. So that +1 weapons count as a mild magic weapon.
So you can
So,
hit ghosts.
for example, you can hit the ghost for harder now. Yes.
Nice.
Okay, are we ready to head in this direction?
Mm-hmm.
I guess so.
Since the other one fell apart.
I broke it.
And what have we learned?
Not to go poking into things without the rest of my party.
And are we going to remember this?
No.
Aintha also echoes the no with a sigh.
Come on.
Pretty sure the
dear.
entire party said no at the same time.
Yeah.
Everyone just took one look at Sid and said no.
Okay, so once again, strength check the doors, which is just any two of you piling together.
Yeah.
You can budge the door.
Punks is just going to check both doors before doing anything, just to see if anything looks different about them.
No.
Just going to wave
This is
Madeira over and say, "Come here," and push
Madeira's
open the one
here.
she's in front of.
Yeah.
Nista will
This
just
one.
step back.
This one.
Yes.
Oh.
This
door.
chamber also blazes with violet flames. In the middle of the room, steps lead up to a sleek marble monument etched with hundreds of lines of text. Doors lead from the room to the north and the east. And as you step in, the fire twists and moves. Which one are we at? The knights encounter. So the knight encounters some what looks like the extra elf travelers from the first vision. They taunt him and point back the way he came. The knight kills them and turns back home stomping in a very ragey looking way. Then the fire goes back to normal.
Oh, he big bad.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Maybe
I
we get the
mean,
chance to taunt him a second time.
they fucked around and found out.
Um, so, if anyone wants to look at the monument and its lines and lines of text some more,
Punks is just going to look
Uh,
between Nissa and Diantha and say, "This looks important for one of you."
are the lines of text in any particular language?
common.
Okay, it's common. Cool.
I will
So
definitely be kind of poking around.
just kind of, trying to speed read a bit.
Names.
Many, many names.
You, in fact, spot Knight Vogler among them.
Interesting. Any other notable names there?
Knight Jandin. But it looks like it's just Knights of Salamnia.
Okay. Is the dude we're chasing, is his name on there, or did it not make it on there?
No.
Because
Are they reading off? Are you reading off the names aloud, or are you reading off the first few names aloud?
I will say
Yeah,
ones that they recognize.
Any sign of Korodak?
Caradoc.
Caradoc.
any sign of him?
No.
Okay, so I'm guessing because he and Fuckface got disgraced. Or disgraced themselves.
Disgrace.
Dishonor on you, dishonor on your family, dishonor on your cow. Well, no wonder his wife left him. I mean, what?
Damn, Nissa.
I mean, that's pretty dishonorable, man.
Punks is just
Okay. So,
while they're doing that, Punks is looking around, lightly tapping the floor in front of her with her staff as she goes. It's been
nothing.
way too long before something has tried to kill anyone except Sid.
That was only the Earth.
Aitha also slides around.
This honestly looks like a fancy monument to people who have died. Like, honor
Dead people.
monument.
So it's the door we got to be worried about. Punks is going to lightly tap the door with her staff. It's been way too long.
Function's
Punks
getting
is
badly
getting-
antsy. I see.
Seriously, super antsy.
Punksa has explored tombs before. This is way too quiet.
Punksha, the only
Hold
reason
on.
we're not getting attacked is because you tamed the horses.
There you go, Bubba. Poor little
Tippy,
kitty.
tippy, tip.
Tippy,
He
tip,
got
tip, tip.
his claw stuck in my blanket,
Poor
so I helped him out of it.
Mother, the blanket has betrayed me.
I'm
Yeah.
not going to put my horses before my cart.
The door does not react to tap tap.
Okay, my cart before my horses. I never get that one right. No wonder the horses are bad. Punks are just going to say, should we move on? We're losing time.
Yeah.
Punks is just going to work at the door with Madeir.
Yep.
Door feels just as heavy as the previous.
Yep.
Door opens just as easy between the two of you as the previous.
Yo.
This
Hooray.
next room, a statue of a saluting knight of Salamnia stands in the room, along with two tall marble slabs etched with text. All three crackle with violet flame, and the spirit of a knight of Salamnia kneels before one of the slabs. I don't have a token for her, but that's fine. A door leads to the west, and a double door to the east. And also you get the knight, the fires twist, and the knight slays his wife as the world around him crumbles and burns. The knight burns as well, but he doesn't fall. His armor fuses with his body, his eyes blaze with flames, and he becomes a terrifying, deathless figure. And then the flames go back to normal. As normal as purple fire goes.
What a twist!
Well,
Well, fuck.
Okay, so
No wonder his wife left him.
This
To
is
the
why you
same.
always put on anti-chafing cream.
You mean left in life?
I mean, his first
She-
wife seems to have just fucked off. Do- Seems like she dodged a bullet.
Yeah, and then the second one left existence.
Yeah,
okay,
she
Left
left
this-
this mortal plane.
And left this mortal. I was just gonna say this. Left this mortal coil.
I'm gonna see if I can find.
So this is
Token
what
for
we're
her.
up against. I'm going to go ahead and assume this is what we're up against, and I don't like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I
the
got-
slabs have names here again. And there is the ghost who is just quietly just kneeling in front of one of them. One of the slabs.
Aitha calmly moves in. Hello. They seem tense, as if fairly certain that this knight is going to suddenly start shrieking and starting to attempt to stab them in the face or something.
I mean, I
mean-
wouldn't put it past them, but also, hi. Sorry about your death.
Pretend they look ghosty. Hello, she says. I am Knight Jandin,
Hello there. We read your name in the
a knight
other
of
room.
the Order of the Sword who died during the Cataclysm. If you remember to the previous room, you saw Jandin on that slab in there.
Yep,
Hmm.
I remember.
Bumps is keeping
Um,
quiet for now.
She, she was one of Knight Sarlemir. Yeah, she was one of the knights who journeyed with Knight Sarmelir. She kind of makes a kind of a, not that it was a great time kind of face. Though if you guys inspect the tablets in here, Sarmelir is one of the names on these ones.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, Nessa will definitely be inspecting.
Yeah, these are more on, like, these are like, something about the way this room is, given that there's the saluting knight. These people have died with honor, but they were like the leaders and the heroes. Compared to just everyone in that one, they're being honored.
Mm.
Okay.
Bunks is just going to lean a little closer to Sid and whisper, "Weird how all this is down here and nobody told us anything."
Remember, Aitha notes, that the way here was sealed off, possibly for a very, very long time.
And for very good reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Sure seeming that way.
Hmm.
She says there's a weapon in the room ahead that you guys should take. Sarmelir got it broken and lost the god's favor, but perhaps in your hands it might be able to get back to it.
What happened with it that would cause it to lose the favor?
So, again, with that kind of bad story, back in the age before the Calamity, Sarmelir was given a divine quest by Paladine. Paladine told him the King Priest of Istar had created a magical wonder in the east. There's a flying city. And in doing so, the King Priest pissed off the metallic dragon. Paladine tasked Sarmelir with going to this flying city, getting the dragons to calm down, and convincing the King Priest to return the city to the land. Sarmelir went out to do it, but he brought a Dragonlance with him. And They went to the city, stood before the flight of righteously furious metallic dragons. The king refused to land the city. The dragons refused to leave, and Sarmalair used the Dragonlance on the dragon leader.
Oh,
And
boy.
This is a moment of facepalm.
so the moment the dragon bled on the Dragonlance, the weapon rusted away in his hand, and the dragons attacked, killing Sarmalair and crashing the city. She was one of the knights who managed to escape. She brought his body and the cursed Dragonlance back. They are both here.
Punks is just going to raise her index finger and say, now, suppose a certain disgraced knight of another order was after this thing. She's going to say questioningly. And maybe already in the room.
That's a good question.
She's pretty sure that that a rusted, cursed Dragonlance will not be of any use. Even yeah. Hey, actually, she doesn't even know anyone else other than you guys are right here.
We were warned upon, coming into here that someone who probably shouldn't have that weapon is very dangerously close to getting it. Does this ring any bells? Any alarm bells? Maybe?
Punks is strolling forward while this conversation is going on, listening.
More concerned that the fire of the cataclysm is now outside of Solomir's tomb, and she gestures at the purple fire when she says that.
Punks is just going to say, go ahead.
She doesn't know why it's leaking, but that's a little alarming.
There's also a couple of tunnels, as though something very big and nasty broke through the walls themselves.
This is news to her.
You didn't hear anything?
No.
Huh. That is interesting. And scary.
Blink.
Because I can't imagine anything tunneling through here without making some noise.
Punks is just going to say, it's old and it's rocky. Just going to say, lot of muffled sound. Punks is just going to look at Eintha and hold up one finger and say, this door opens, we got to fight. Says, any of you magic people got anything that might tilt the advantage in our favor?
I've got a rock.
Eintha does consider for a few seconds. Most of what I've got at this point, they respond, will be more useful after things have started.
Punks
I also have fire and the power of making people vomit.
Punks is going to say, if he's dead, I don't think he's going to vomit much. And if he does, I don't want to be around it.
Yeah.
Aw, just think of all the ectoplasm.
I'd rather not. That's going to be all over me.
Blink, blink, blink.
I don't want to.
Look, I'm just trying to lighten the mood. I know we're going.
Punks is going to glance at Midir and say,
looks
like we're doing it live.
Yeah.
Push open the doors.
Fuck it, we ball.
Was this going to happen any other way?
No.
Violet flames outline the tombs set into the walls of the spacious crypt. A heavy stone brazier sits empty near the room's center. A sarcophagus to the north lies in pieces at the mouth of the crumbling collapsed tunnel. A wall to the southeast is similarly broken. At the far end of the tomb, a flaming dais holds a sarcophagus sculpted with the image of a knight. A life-size sculpture of a dead dragon impaled with a spear curls around the sarcophagus. Something within the sarcophagus moves, slamming against the lid as a natural flames on the dies blaze with wild intensity.
Anybody got any water to put put the bad flame out?
Punks has actually got an idea that, well, Punks is going to step inside, and she's eyeing the sarcophagus, and she's just going to say, I'm going to go stand on top of that.
As you step in, the violet
there.
flames waver, forming ominous images once more. The terrifying knight from the last vision steps through the wall. He approaches the brazier at the room's center, above which broils a flaming orb. The knight holds up a scepter sculpted with screaming faces. Once touched to the ball of flame, the scepter ignites and the orb vanishes. The knight admires the flaming scepter, then points it at the ornate tomb and statue at the end of the room. Both burst into flames that spread throughout the crypt. The figure then moves to the south and vanishes.
Was this a vision, or did this actually...
This seems to mirror how badly the room is off.
So this already happened.
This happened within the last couple minutes.
Punks is just going to sigh and just going to say, I'm going to go stand on that crypt and try to keep it closed for a minute.
Yeah, I'll
Say,
help with that.
It does. Something inside did just pound really hard again.
Yeah, let's go sit on that.
Yeah,
Right,
Punks said Nadir.
Yeah, just park on that.
This is a full-on run because this never
Yeah.
goes well.
Uh-huh.
Aitha moves into approach, carefully moving to examine the room. Detect magic, a new...
Can you explain for Aitha, because Jay needs another AFK real quick. I'm sure something's bad's going to happen to the sarcophagus, but Jay needs a moment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Does
I think
detect magic pick up reanimation magics?
Oh, necromancy.
that
Love
would be
that.
necromancy. That would be detected. Besides, as we could
There
probably
Sorry, what?
as we could already tell, Aitha says, there's necromancy in that sarcophagus.
I have necromancy abilities, but I swear I didn't do it.
I don't see
I don't
how
think
you could have.
Is there a kitty to pet?
I don't know where my baby girl is tonight. The Mimi and Brew are in the other kitty bed, the one underneath the heater.
They're being
Tibby
adorable.
went to his tree. I do not know where Reiko is. Reiko, kitty, kitty. Was she behind me? I don't know. Oh, she's behind me. She's not in her usual spot. She's on something behind me. Reiko, come here.
Where's Reiko? Reiko. Oh, I see where she is.
Yes.
Yeah, she's been hanging out there a lot.
Yeah, she has been. Reiko. Come here.
Go see your mom. She's looking at me like, well, now I'm confused. I want more than one mom. Well, give me a moment since Jay is away, and I will go and pick up a queen
And bring
and
her
bring her
over.
where she should go. Yeah.
Oh, was it the grump? Oh.
Grump, grump, baby.
Grump, grump, baby.
Grumpy.
Oh,
The master of House Grump.
oh. Oh no. No. You didn't want
I
this?
grabbed her, and she's very upset about it.
Yep. Can you hear that?
I can't hear it over your microphone, but I can hear it outside of my headset. She's very growly.
Give you kisses. No.
She just makes noise. She doesn't really do much.
Oh, I think I heard it. I think I
You
hear.
can hear it now. You
Yep.
can hear it now.
This is silly.
That's an upset kitty.
Upset kitty.
Yeah, I can hear it from here.
She angry. She
Grumpy
angry.
baby.
Sorry about that. My tummy is
You're-
being unhappy tonight.
You're fine.
Understandable.
Mm-hmm.
Eintha confirmed that there is something not alive but alive underneath you. You know, the good old undead alive.
The
The
good old
obvious, but that
awakened.
seems to be about it.
Damn it, Zaitan.
Punks is just gonna lean over. Has the sarcophagus got any openings, or is it a very well sealed sarcophagus?
It's got a lid, so moderately well sealed.
Okay, Punks is just gonna knock on it and just gonna say, "If you can be nice, we might open this."
Unfortunately, one of the languages I don't
He
speak is zombie.
says he can't stop. Soth speaks to him, even now.
Oh no.
There's another big rattling shake of that lid.
Well, that gives me the impression he does not want to do any harm, but he's going to anyway.
Punks is just gonna.
Yeah.
Well, two questions. One is the lance rusted? The lance in the dragon rusted, or is that just a statue?
I think that's the statue one.
So if we want that lance, we got to open the damn thing.
Oh, yes. Sorry. There is a faint aura of evocation magic underneath him.
Oh boy.
So I'm
So-
gonna go ahead and assume that the lance was not what he was after.
No.
Based on what we saw in that vision, definitely not.
So then we gotta figure out what it was he was after.
He did just leave with an.
Glances in at the sarcophagus.
He took
Well,
an
I
orb.
hate to
What
say
the
it.
heck does that orb do?
It lets them speak in a certain way.
Punks is just gonna look at Madeir, say, "We need to open this. You want to get back? I'm gonna try and grab you."
Yeah.
I'm gonna get down and
All right.
I'm here.
I'll open it and be ready to grab.
I'm putting
Sounds
a
good.
pebble in my sling.
All
I am getting ready because sticks and stones can break some bones.
right.
Also, I gotta live
Punksa,
up to my surname.
Punksa is climbing onto the dragon statue and preparing herself to dive on top of this undead knight. Hopefully it's not a ghost, hopefully it's a skeleton. If it's a ghost, this is going to be very embarrassing.
And
Scouts wouldn't have just been able to exit.
strength check to open it, Midir.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Sweet.
Okay. The lid pops off. Slamnik Armor Knight sits up. Skelly.
Oh, good.
And gets tackled.
Which means we should probably start rolling initiative.
Yeah.
Probably.
We don't wish to
Till
fight.
the Skellerman come.
Certainly not here to bring us sugar and tea and rum, though.
No.
Man, if
No
only.
siree.
Whoops, ignore that. Sorry.
Punksa does go first.
Aha!
Given the whole prepared action, should
Yeah.
Puncha get a surprise round type thing?
Yes, Puncture's getting a surprise round.
Yeah.
I just wanted this number ready.
Yeah,
Makes
obviously, Punksa's surprise round. It's time for a tackle and an attempt to grapple and pin.
Full Nelson.
Gosh darn it, sorry. Again, I keep hitting buttons. Trying to add
Oh,
the sword.
Not acrobatics, athletics. Oh, that's not a good one.
No, it is not.
Okay. Ooh. I just looked at his stats.
That's somewhat worrying.
Roll 20 needs to stop lagging.
Functional website.
Roll 20 has this thing where if I click that like top bar, like you know how the top bar of Internet Explorer exists, or Chrome as we mostly use
Yeah.
nowadays,
Mm-hmm.
it wants to continue dragging that window around
Oh, of course.
for like the next 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So he is going to do a dex to not get grappled. Yes, he succeeds.
Darn skeletons.
Oops. Sorry.
Darn skellies.
Well, there goes Punksa's surprise round. But
Well,
she
it
has
is.
another round.
It is spoopy month.
It is spoopy month,
Spooky,
starting with
scary skeletons.
Yep.
skeletons with glowing fire sword.
Yep.
Cool sword, bro.
In that case, Punksa's going to think better of her attempt to tackle, since it didn't work, and she's just going to try and grab him in an armbar. Preferably the one with the sword.
Okay.
Not much better, but
That is yet another.
Yeah.
he laughs at me, huh?
No, he failed. So yes, you have
Oh,
him.
I'm holding his sword arm immobile, so
You are holding a sword arm.
Mm-hmm.
Buddy
You
is
got lucky.
grappled.
I
He
think
is
they were
grappled
laughing
now.
at what I put in chat.
Yes.
Yes, that too. But I was also like, They either roll good or they roll 2s.
So Punks is just going to say, sorry for this. If you really want us to stop Soth, you might want to tell us anything important now.
If you can, possibly. I know it's kind of hard to function with, that guy.
Soth commands him to slay those who oppose him. But Soth also wants him to go north to the place of his dishonor.
All right.
Yeah.
To a place in the northern waste Soth calls the City of Lost Names.
Yeah.
Well, that's
He would
something.
call it that.
I thought
He
just
would.
kind of sighs.
Really, he's got to be a lot better at naming things.
Punks is just going to eyeball the others real quick and say, what if we just want to talk to Soth and not necessarily oppose him?
I mean, I feel like he's going to take it as opposition anyway. I mean, people like that, they talk louder because they're dumb.
Yeah, but that only that might violate his oath or his command. He might not have to fight us.
Yeah.
Aetha just glances towards Sarlemir. Somehow, they say, I don't expect that will work.
Well, let's
As
hear
if
it from
awaiting an
him.
answer.
I mean, we've worked miracles before.
Punksa has flown by the seat of her pants before.
Come on, why are you acting up now? God damn it, computer.
I really feel like I'd be the player that the DM wants to throw something out.
I mean, it's fun, but I'm also sitting here like stares down the phrase, fights until death.
Yeah.
He is fights until destroyed. So he says that Soth knew he would be followed, and he can't. Yeah.
Punksa
If anyone
nods,
got through Caradoc, they obviously,
Punksa nods in
We've been
understanding.
duped.
And beckons for the rest of the party.
I got my sling ready.
She's just going to say,
I'm ready.
sorry about this. You don't deserve it.
Well, maybe you do,
I'm
but
sure
I don't
you
know.
understand. I'm
Sorry, what?
sorry, but I'm sure you understand. We can't just not defend ourselves.
Okay, so Puncture's got him grappled. It is Aintha.
Oh, and technically, since I dove, I should probably be down here by Midir instead. And holding him in an armbar that way.
Mm-hmm.
Aetha will take the relatively simplistic solution. Where's the button? And Firebolt. Plus damage. I should have declared that in advance, but
Yes, you hit.
10 damage.
And let me triple check. Yep, okay. 10 damage.
we begin.
Yep.
To conclude.
I have a question.
Yes.
Would sleep affect the undead?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure that the DM can answer that on a mechanical level
Well,
until you try it.
I'm just saying. If we could put the guy to sleep, that gives us time to get away and chase the dude.
That correct. That is not something I get to actually answer for mechanics.
Okay.
I will say that in past editions, it didn't work.
All right. Well, in that case, not gonna work. Probably.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on the exact wording. I think it looks like to me.
Yes.
I'm not gonna chance it. Um.
After the fight, we could have put him to sleep instead of desecrating his remains.
I mean, death is one way of sleeping.
Finger guns.
Yeah.
Oh, I should roll for my lunar phase, shouldn't I?
Technically, whatever it was last battle, because it's the same day.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
I believe it was crescent moon.
I honestly can't remember, so I'll
you
just take
wanted
that.
to do.
No, I believe I rolled for crescent moon last time. Hold on, let me check real quick.
All I remember is you wanted to do something and you couldn't. I think you wanted to charm person and you couldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's charm person. No, I don't think that doesn't have a moon phase as far as
You
I
were
see.
trying to do. Oh shoot, what was it? I remember
I'm
now.
pretty
You were
sure-
trying to do something,
I'm pretty
and then you
sure
clicked
it
it
was.
and it said new.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was crescent moon that I was doing last time because I remember I rolled a 3 and 3 crescent moon.
Okay, so we crescent.
Checking.
I would love it if Rule 20 would let me look
Right.
at all these little
I
pages at the same
think-
time. I kind of
I-
need them.
I think it was
Mhm.
It was Ray of Sickness that I was trying to do.
Yeah,
Ah,
and you
yes.
couldn't.
Crescent moon doesn't give me very many offensive options, so I'm going to. Yeah, I'm gonna magic missile. So let's do all 3 at once. And
Oldie but effective.
yep, and each start deals 1d4 plus force damage to its target. So 3d4?
3d4 plus 3.
Mhm.
3d4 plus 3. Not bad.
Mhm.
Another 10 damage.
Yeah.
And that
Solid amount of damage.
lower my spell slots. So 1.
Does all that up.
All right, here we go.
Mid-year.
We all know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna ask him a question.
Hell yeah, ask him
Are
those
you going to
questions.
rage?
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I'm okay.
You gotta go apeshit. That's just
Gotta
how
go
we expect
apeshit.
these things to go.
Yeah. Well, that didn't work. Okay. All right, I gotta roll a d8 to see what my thing is. Though. 6. What is 6? ¿Qué es esto? Okay. It is this.
Oh, nice.
Pretty light.
So
Yes.
both you
Also
and
and puncture, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
at the moment,
nice.
Punksha and Midir both have +1 to their AC. Okay.
Yeah, which means my AC is temporarily 19.
And
Wonderful.
Max's is 18.
Yeah. We are we're already hard to hit, and we got harder to hit.
Rock
Alright,
hard, baby.
try again. That's a lot better.
Yes.
Sweet.
That is a nice 15. Can I do math? No.
35. 35 total so far.
Yes, that makes sense. Okay.
Sid.
Unless going into rage counts as one of your things.
I think that counts
No,
as a
that's
bonus
bonus
action.
action.
Okay, because you didn't move.
Yeah.
I remember something about obnoxious
yeah,
amounts of
yes.
damage from you.
Yeah, I can't because I raged. I can't use my
Okay.
bonus action to
Ah,
snack.
yes.
So it's just 2 attacks.
Mhm. You know, we forgot some.
Hmm?
Oh wait, the here we go isn't in the
Oh, yeah, no,
soundboard here.
it's in the scree.
Yeah.
Here we go.
There you go.
Okay.
Seemed important.
It does seem important,
Uh-huh.
yes.
Okay.
Woohoo.
Woohoo! Okay, so okay, so we're stuck fighting this guy. There's like no way out of it.
He seems to think there's no way out of it.
Okay.
Poor guy.
Punks is pretty sure there is, but she's not sure how.
Yeah, Sid don't have any ideas either. So
Yeah.
apologies,
I
my
could-
dude. This is probably going to hurt like a bitch.
I mean, I'm realizing I
Do I
could
have
use
any?
charm person,
Do I have any? I do have spell slots
but I
remaining.
didn't.
I do have spell slots. So I'm gonna do longsword with Oh my gosh, my brain is divine smite. That's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm so
you are
sorry.
There you
seriously-
go.
You
I'm
are seriously smiting.
I am seriously smiting. I am so sorry, my guy. It's slashing.
Actually, I think it doesn't really matter because of that roll, but I just realized you all should probably be rolling advantage too, since he's grappled.
Oh yeah, but
Good point. Yeah.
I don't need it.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
don't.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Really quick, Rin, did you change that longsword into your +1 longsword?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
And you
it's
get
on there.
extra damage.
It is
Yes,
on there
it
as a
does- it does say
+1
+2 at the end.
with slashing. So
Okay.
and then divine was D 3/8.
Yes, because he's undead.
Oh yeah, that's gonna hurt like a
Mhm.
bitch.
I'm so sorry.
Give me a second.
Okay.
These
I
dice.
I have to put Twitch on my phone because Twitch is interacting bad with
Oh.
roll
How
20 again.
How lovely of it.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a second. So you have 4 there and 6 there. You crit on that, so I'm gonna let you doubly. $20 damage? 20 damage.
Sid just
Okay, come on.
swinging the giant long sword going, I'm sorry the entire time.
Okay.
Don't be sorry. Be effective.
I am being effective.
Let me try this then. I will open a different browser and see if it'll play nice there. Because it's very specifically, I know it's Twitch because Twitch crashes.
Oh.
Twitch is
And
a
it gives
resource
me an
hog
error.
too.
Which is a
Yeah.
can be a massive
Mhm.
resource hog.
Which is a pain in the butt. I get
There
paid by
you are.
Twitch. I can criticize it.
Yeah, both of them are massive resource hogs, but I want to watch. So there. Oh,
Mhm.
I'm just not logged in on this browser, so we're gonna have to deal. Okay, the knight. So if I open his thing again and look at how many attacks he can make, that'll tell me how many times he can try to break this, right?
I think
'Cause it would
breaking a
be-
grapple is a standard action as opposed to an attack.
So he only gets one attack action then.
Double checking.
What I found was the practical guide to grapple, and it was takes an action. And then I would either have to strength or acrobatics contested by your athletic strength.
Yes.
Mhm.
I'm looking at the same thing, and yeah. But it's not multiple attacks. Though he can try to
He
shove
can-
me away if he wants, but he's at disadvantage, I'm pretty sure.
Mhm.
Well, so he nat 20'd on his just wiggle out.
Oh, you bastard.
I'm looking at that number and I'm like, oh, it's green. I see what he did. Okay,
Uh-huh.
so
Well, he is bony. And is this a
He
new
is
athletics
super
roll,
bony.
or is this a...
I did an athletics.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
I did it's either athletics or acrobatics, and
Yeah.
I went with athletics. So if you want to do
Yeah, I can either let my old roll stand, or I can try to resist his break attempt. Neither one
Yes.
is likely to work very well, but I'll try to resist.
Worth a
believe-
shot.
who knows, maybe you'll nope. Okay. Who knows?
Okay,
Maybe you'll
he
be an
broke free.
obnoxious little limpet. Okay, so he is now free.
But I did absorb his action.
So you absorbed his action.
Now he does get a bonus attack, I believe.
Yes. Now, who is he most annoyed at?
Well, there's the paladin, or there's the person that grabbed him. Pretty sure that Nadir is also annoying, but not nearly as annoying as us two.
Uh-huh. The person who grabbed him or the person who crit him?
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. So he did step up. What is your AC? His blade skitters off, but it almost like there's a bit of that nasty purple fire on it, and you get this feeling of, that could have been bad. Doesn't actually do anything, but nasty purple fire trail.
Punks' turn again?
It is Punks' turn again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now that I know how he feels, let's try another full Nelson.
Yeah, and remember, since Sid is within 10 feet of Nadir now, Sid has +1 AC.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And since Punks moved and he's paying attention to Sid, I think I get advantage on this one.
You do.
Oh, I'll take that.
Nice.
Yes, so you get him again. You beat his. So you get him again.
This time he really can't move. Yeah, I'll be using that roll for his attempts to escape.
Okay, so you grabbed him again. Einsa.
Just let this happen, old man.
Einsa,
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? Sorry.
realizing the surrounding position, I can't do the trick they were hoping to pull unless Sid steps one tile south.
You could delay your action, certainly.
Mm-hmm.
Einsa signals Sid, step to his left, basically signaling to move to there. And right after, and then use the prepared action to cast Fairy Fire.
Oh.
DC 15 or all attack against him have advantage for the next minute.
So even if he wiggles free,
Nice.
he's now glowing.
And 20-foot cube. Allow you to hit only him as long as a corner is open.
Mm-hmm.
He just narrowly somehow... Because even with disadvantage, both rolls are above that. So unless I do something else... Oh, he can't do a dex save. He's grappled.
Mm-hmm.
Yee.
So yeah.
He's literally shiny for the next minute.
Mm-hmm.
Quick, get a
We
Pokeball!
got ourselves a shiny skeleton.
He's shining blue to contrast with the violet flame.
There we go.
I mean, makes
Yeah, and he just
him a little
grants
easier to
advantage
see.
to all attacks against him until Eitha's concentration breaks or 1 minute.
Nice.
Turn concludes.
Alright.
Nissa.
Yeah. We're gonna try ourselves to fight some fire with fire. Let's do a sacred flame. Eventually.
He is grappled. He cannot dex.
Well. Alrighty then. We're going to
You get so
1d8 radiant damage.
2d8
Oh dear.
because you're 5th level.
2d8. I'm sorry. Do I put anything for advantage?
For Sacred Flame, no.
Okay.
Sacred Flame is just you hit
Unless they make their save, but yeah.
unless they make a save,
They
but he
can't,
can't
yeah,
dodge.
they can't make a save.
Exactly. So you get free damage on him.
Nice. Sorry about the radiant damage, dude.
Are you? Are you though?
Kind of, because he's kind of attacking us against his will, or he would be if Punksa wasn't holding him in place.
Yeah. He's not
Like,
having to do much, is he?
Like, I can't really legitimately be okay with, attacking a guy who's kind of who doesn't want to fight us.
Mm-hmm. You're a little bit sorry.
We're sorry it came to this.
We're sorry.
It's a shame.
Okay.
Anyway.
It's a shame, my dear. No.
Anyway, back to hitting him with my axe. And I'm at
Remember you are at
advantage since he's grappled.
And because he's glowing. But sadly, I don't think double advantage exists.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Alas.
It'd be really funny just to pile on how many different ways can we get advantage. Can we blind him too? And then
Yes.
Baldur's Gate 3 dice roller comes up, 8 dice.
Anyway.
Wow.
Yeah, okay, so this is what double advantage would be. You may reroll. Since that was that bad. There's your one double advantage roll.
Oh,
That's
better.
better. Oh, that's
I was
so
gonna
much
say,
better.
a roll like that, I expected Punks to take an axe to the stomach.
Mhm.
Yeah, let's not do that.
That's what double advantage can be. If you
Yes.
snake eyes, it doesn't count.
There we go, though.
Hey guys.
25. Definitely
Yes, 25
hit.
definitely hit.
Oh yeah.
That is
go.
13.
And attack number 2.
That one skitters off.
It's fine. Attack number 3.
That one hit.
Alright. 7 damage, not too bad.
Sid.
Excuse me.
Maybe your lord
20
took an axe and gave that
damage.
skeleton 40 whacks.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of in this state of just like, why are you still alive? I mean, I know you're not actually alive, but why are you still alive? I don't want to keep doing this.
He doesn't want to keep doing this either.
I know,
He's
that's what's
been
making it so
unfortunately
bad.
compelled.
I really hope this is in line with my weird blessing that I didn't ask for, because I'm not really wanting to do this. I'm not taking any joy from it, but here we go again.
Think of it as we're just returning to him to his eternal rest.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Good roll.
Mm-hmm.
Then I need diet. And oh. You roll with R, not E.
There we go.
Nice.
And that was one attack. Does he survive for another? No.
He rattles to bones in Punch's grasp.
Punks is just going to keep holding him and just going to say, I think there was something in there.
Yeah, there was something in there.
Squeak, 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 squeak.
Punks wants to
So-
back in.
Aintha rolls up and checks inside the sarcophagus.
Mm-hmm.
There is the distinctive head of a rusty spear.
Alright.
Aintha releases the fairy fire, which was for a few moments was lighting Aintha themselves. It switches back to detect magic.
Faint aura of evocation magic. No obvious properties at the moment.
Curious. Aintha does explain that.
Punks is just going to say,
Arcana or religion? Check.
Okay.
I can do a Arcana or Religion, whichever is better, as well.
Go ahead and scoot up closer and roll. Staring at the spearhead.
I don't think we're gonna. Okay, well, I don't think we're gonna need it.
It is magical, but divine power has rendered it inert.
The balls are inert.
Punks is just going to say, I kind of trust the ghost on this one. Can someone just lift it out so I can put this guy back?
Yeah. Madeira's right there, so we'll grab it.
Yeah, Midir should probably grab it. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna topple over if I try to grab it.
Yeah, so it's a nice spearhead.
It doesn't make a lick
So
of difference,
as-
guys. The lance is inert. No, to be clear, I did not say that. They are not breaking the fourth wall that hard yet.
Uh-huh.
Yet.
So, the violet flame that was on the Sarlamir's weapon vanishes, and so does all the other violet fire you can see in the crypt.
Cool.
Fun.
Anyone with
Um,
dark vision, raise your hands.
Not me.
I don't think I do.
That's already collapsed. So if you guys want, nothing else pings anything about the area. And then we have our nice gap over here.
Punksa is going to lay Sarlamir back to rest, politely close the sarcophagus.
Mm-hmm.
She's just going to eyeball Madeir and say, I like spears, so hold on to that for me.
Mm-hmm.
Just, tap, salute. Godspeed, sir.
Hop down, move to approach the gap in the wall,
Yep.
eyeballing it warily.
Opens up to Calaman. About
Oh.
80 feet up that cliff that the castle sits on.
Oh, well.
Uh-huh. We're in danger.
That's a long way down, and I already got my head knocked by
Yeah.
one of these tunnels.
We're in danger so much as anyone below this cliff.
I have Featherfall.
I'm not gonna lie. If I rage again just before the ground, gravity can no longer kill me.
I have safe fall, but I prefer feather fall.
Yeah.
I thought just kind of looks down. And then off into the distance. Looking for any obvious signs of carnage, like burning buildings, screaming, trails of
Nope.
blood,
Yeah, Punksa
hospitals
doing
with
the
red
same.
paint.
Okay,
Nope.
well,
Soth appears to have done no murder and mayhem on his way out.
this does
Interesting.
not match up with what we've been told.
It does
Mhm.
not.
Well, I mean, his goal was the Land of Lost Names, which is still such a shitty name.
Hmm.
Well, if
Need
you find the
better
name,
names.
we can give it that.
I mean, he's making it all about him. Come on.
Oh, no, not the color theory post. Do not quote the ancient magics to me, Inc. I was there when they were written.
Other theory don't mean shit, but you was leaving blood trails.
Exactly.
I
Oh,
yes,
remember
color
this.
theory.
Yes.
You know, if you don't want to call it the Land of Lost Names, we could just call it Sothville since he's gone there.
Sothville.
Yeah, but I don't want to give that guy any more attention than he wants. Or
I think
any
he's going to get
attention.
all the attention he wants.
Mhm.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but might need to be moving.
Red can mean whatever the heck you want it to mean. That is never going to change that this straight up looks like they dragged a bloody body across the fucking floor.
Mm.
Yes,
Color
I love
theory
that.
don't mean shit when it looks like blood.
Mm.
Again, I was
Also-
on Tumblr when this thing was going down.
Homicide detectives, why are you dragging that bleeding corpse around? Me, an intellectual. Well, you see, it's basic color theory.
Welcome to 6th level.
Woo!
Yay!
Punksa's
Ugh. All right then.
Punksa, meanwhile, is going to look at Ainta and say, you know, we probably do need to worry about following him, but we've also got some other things to worry about.
We should head back for now. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just sighs.
So if you guys head out through the catacombs the way you entered, somebody has mostly cleaned out the council room. The bodies are no longer there.
I
Well,
assume the floor is still bloody.
Oh, the floor is still it's very minimally mopped up.
And what happened to our little friend there?
I think he is being politely held instead of, murdered on the spot.
Yeah.
My
We
note
did leave that
worked.
note.
Oh,
And
this next ability will be fun for Aintha. All tool check proficiencies are now expertise instead, doubling the proficiency bonus.
Oh, yeah.
wonderful.
Ooh.
Neat.
I'm gonna keep reading. If you guys need me to repeat stuff,
Mhm.
I will do
Okay.
so since you're also working on other things. Several hours later, Darrett arrives with Marshal Vendry, Lord Baccharis, and the rest of the city's martial forces. They are shocked. Like, what
Yes.
the heck happened here, man?
It wasn't
Terrible
good.
things.
Vendry basically says, I'm deputy mayor. I'm going to, she reorganizes the military, gets people back on the walls. Darrett okay, you guys gave me a quick rundown of what the fuck happened. I would like more detail. And he is actually rather aha about hearing about Lord Soth and the City of Lost Names.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah, and how have I already forgotten this poor bastard's name? The one we just killed.
Salamir.
Salamir. Sarlamir.
Sarlamir.
Sarlamir and
Gendrin.
Gendrin. Yeah,
Sorry,
Punks
dear.
is happily explaining about all that, how poor Sarlamir didn't want to fight, but he was kind of conscripted into it. Maybe get someone in here to do a blessing to keep that from happening again.
That's a little hard when your paladin's the only god touch person they know.
Well.
Yeah, and I don't really know if my blessing's gonna be good enough for it, especially considering I stabbed the guy repeatedly. I mean, I stabbed his bones, but so I don't think he'd appreciate my blessing in particular.
If we want to, we could wrap up a little early, and then we'll get Effie in a little early next time.
Yeah,
if we
I
can,
think that's
or
a
just
good
be like, Effie,
Yep.
come on in, you're 6th level now.
And I
Yes.
assume we're all going to get the benefits of a long rest so I can get those temporary
Yes,
hit points
long
back.
rest and everything.
Mm-hmm. Long rest, level up. Da 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 da.
We have stuff we need to do.
Okay, considering the route we've been taking, with a lot of our stuff, I
Forgot how loud that was.
clairvoyance.
Or we can just, sit here and continue to.
We can do level up stuff
Sorcerer.
while we wait.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That'll probably take a bit anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, so I've added clairvoyance. So if we need to do a sneaky sneak thing, and we need to listen to something, Nissa's got you covered. I could have taken fireball, but I have a lot of fire already.
Sid can locate items now, or at least I'm assuming that's what locate item is.
I think so.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Paladin,
Mark
open
my-
there.
Mark my words. I will get a pebble bonk in.
Mm.
Da, 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 da. Oh. Aura of Protection's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I'm going to add as one of my 2 new options. Replicate magic item. Book of the Manta Ray. Because going underwater, good. Potentially.
Ooh.
And I get 1 more on top.
That's a neat little thing that I see on.
Remind me, does anyone here use a shield?
Yes,
do.
Yes.
I believe.
Yes.
Sid.
Sid
Hey.
does.
Meteor also has one.
But if Sid actively uses theirs,
Mm-hmm.
I will repulsion shield. So go ahead and mark that your shield has the repulsion shield property on it. That being
Gosh darn it. I always want to do stuff with things and then I check the wrong button and blah da 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 da.
And I got more movement this level.
so.
Well, if anybody ever becomes blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned, Nis has got you.
Aetha, meanwhile, just chooses to put some useful trickery on the shield. Because being able to react to being hit by shoving the target away can potentially do very fun things.
Mm-hmm.
As we've seen, grabbing and shoving can be very fun.
Yes.
And I'm going to... Oh, that's what makes sense.
Anyway.
Roll20 is behaving pretty Leia. Remember last time it was being a really
Yes,
a
yeah,
pain
it
about
behaved.
leveling.
So, yeah, I got the level up. It's perfectly
Yep.
fine. So,
Mine
I
went
checked
And
through
all your
good.
spells are in there. And
Yep. I checked to make sure, but yes. Go ahead and assume that Nissa has used Featherfall for everyone who wanted to jump down.
Yep.
And we have landed safely and gotten back to people and let them know what was going on. Let them know that we're being haunted. But yes, we will find out next time more about that, and we'll have to catch Effie up next
Yes.
week.
Yeah.
I will put.
I will have to note Featherfall would be kind of difficult in this situation, considering it's a one person has to go through the opening at a time, and Featherfall has to be cast on someone who is actively falling.
Oh. Well, we just slid down very carefully then.
I mean, we could just go back through the catacombs.
also
Back
walk
up.
back up.
I mean,
Oh,
we
yeah.
could also just gather and Nissa can say, "Okay, everybody, jump on 3," and then cast.
There's another route out, Nissa. It's okay.
Aw,
Again,
but
it
it's
is
not.
very specifically
But it's
it's
not
a
the
one
fun
person
route.
opening.
But it's not the fun route.
I had to stab a guy who didn't want to be stabbed. I'm upset. I don't want to have fun right now.
I had to set him on fire, so yeah.
Let's just go back up the safe way, please.
Yeah.
I also had a cave fall on me.
That's fair. Better you than me. You have more durability than I do.
That didn't mean I liked it.
Yeah. Anywho, I should probably head off to the bed place.
Yes.
Yes.
Go rest.
I
Night,
am going
everybody.
to.
Night.
I'm gonna raid Minty again because Minty's on and doing art and being cute.
She is pretty adorable.
Isn't she so cute?
Alright, night, guys.
Good
Night,
night.
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 Let me. Minty is working on art. Comfy Ghibli coloring stream.
Ho.
Dashboard. Raid Minty. Start raid. I will go ahead and put this on to ending. Good night to the stream. Enjoy your time with Minty. I will be back. I will be back on Wednesday with more Yakuza. Yes. But he has beaten the ever-loving shit out of him.